Willkommen zurück bei The Zodiac Trial. Letztes Mal haben wir eine Story wieder beendet, das heißt, wir gehen wieder von vorne los und diesmal gehen wir mit Tiger und Dragon mit, weil ich glaube, die anderen beiden haben wir schon gemacht, nur Tiger und Dragon noch nicht. I decided Tiger and Dragon seemed like the safest people to explore with. Alright, great to have you. Well, we'll see if she can really put away. The two certainly made for an intimidating pair. However, I was confident in my choice. Let's not waste any time then. These minor trinkets aren't going to find themselves. Everyone, same deal as last time. Before the end of the round, remember to input a move and meet back up here. Yeah, I don't need to tell us twice. Now come on girls, let's go. Let's go. Dragon confidently headed towards the right-hand stairs. Tiger didn't seem to have any objection in blindly following her, and I wasn't going to raise any either. I was curious where we were heading, however, since she carried herself with an amount of certainty that I wasn't expecting. Hey Dragon. What? You seem to have an idea in mind of where we're going to search first. Any reason for that? On my way to the cafeteria, I saw that there was a gymnasium over there. After hearing about how these item things are hid with a sense of deliberacy, I figured that a gym's the sort of place where you think to hide something. At any rate, it seems a bit more likely that some random classroom, don't you think? Makes sense to me. Spot on thinking, Dragon. God, you always have to be so damn cheerful. Or do you always have to be so damn cheerful? It really starts to get a grating after a while. Oh, I don't know about that. Who wouldn't want to compliments? I know you certainly will want them. That's supposed to be a dig at my attitude, huh? Got something you want to say to me? No, not at all. I was just... Oh my god, I do not care about this whatsoever. This is like the most meaningless argument I've heard today so far. Let's just get a move on. Girls, calm down. And with that, we continued on towards the gymnasium in silence. When we arrived, I immediately realized how big a space we'd be searching. Huh, not a bad place. And no kidding, this place seems really well maintained. I imagine you had to have good memories from PE. The moment I said that, the two of them noticeably winced. Well, not really, no. Yeah, me neither. Really? Why? Well, I actually never had PE. You didn't? What school did you go to? Homeschool, actually. No kidding. How did that happen? Well, that's kind of a long story without much of a payoff. Still, that's incredible. I thought you said you went to the Olympics. What does that have to do with anything? There are plenty of homeschool Olympians. Anyways, it's kind of weird, but that's just the way it is. Consequently, I've never really had PE before. Ah, spannend. Habt ihr keinen Sportunterricht bei sich zu Hause, irgendwie Basketball oder sowas? Huh, but what about sports? Like basketball, you play much of that? I imagine you'd be good at it. Yeah, well, I used to. Not anymore? Nah, no, too busy, unfortunately. I realized that I was way more important to be chasing my dreams than to spend time playing silly games. Is that all? It looked like there was more you wanted to say about it. No, that's it. If there was more, I would have said more. Oh, okay then. Anyways, what about you, Dragon? Didn't look like you were too keen on PE either. Those memories were the best, I admit it. That came at a particular low point in my life. A low point in your life? I don't believe it. Believe it. There was a real stretch of time when it was pretty weak shit. My school had a pretty cohesive unit in charge, and somehow I wound up at the target. The bullying was relentless, and PE was often a chance to take it out on me, physically without repercussion. Oh my god, it's horrible! Oh, ich hasse Mobber. Mobber sind die schlimmsten der Welt, ey. It's not like I'm special for that. Those fuckers pretty much picked on people across the board. But man, there was this one night when I was actually out on the town with them. It had taken a while, but I had actually befriended the clique leader girlfriend's girlfriend. It had the shittiest timing in terms of when to hang out with them. It just had to be that night when it happened. When what happened? Apparently those assholes had taken off the wrong guy at our school. His cousin was the leader of this gang. A ferocious fighter named the Night Devil. Wore a mask and everything. A mask? I know, crazy, right? Anyways, even though I was the only one to land a hit and I was somehow blamed for letting us get our ass kicked. Next week in PE, we were practicing dodgeball. You can fill in the gaps. Ugh. Dragon, I'm so sorry. Don't be. Those were all necessary experience. Taught me some hard lessons. Little after that, I was queen of that fucking hellhole. Yeah, that's the spirit. Something told me that accomplishment might not be something to praise, but I kept that thought to myself. I can't say I had any experience like yours, but I was no fan of PE either. I'm like super weak. I suck at most things physical. No way, that's just because you haven't trained at all. Yeah, pretty much. I've never really worked out. I'm not saying I can get fit or anything. That's the spirit. Okay, let's cut it out. I don't know if anyone else knows, but we just passed away some time we could use by searching those players. Right, let's get to work. We began to spread out and search for anything that looked like it could be a hint. It wasn't long before Tiger called out to us. Hey guys, over here! I found a lock in the supply closet. Oh, yeah, that's what the closet have. No, I mean the lock that clearly doesn't belong on it. I mean, it kinda looks weird. Oh my god, Tiger's right. There's a weird message written on it. There is? How do you not know that you found it? I kinda stopped looking when I saw the lock. Christ. Anyway, it says, "What's up, you filthy animals?" Rude. It's definitely from that prick Brian, alright? Which means there's definitely something of value behind the door. Heh, a mere door stands between us and an item, eh? I bet I could smash it down. What? No! Why not? You could injure yourself. Besides, do you really think you break down a door just like that with no tools to help? And like this? Totally. Stand back. I best open with one charge. Or, and hear me out here, maybe we just look for the key first? That doesn't sound as exciting of a solution. We'll go with Mother's way for now. We don't find the key soon, we go with yours. Sounds good, Tiger? Alright, fine. Good. Oh, Dankeschön. Warum wollen alle so brutal sein hier? The key's almost certainly here in the gymnasium as well. If we split up, we'll find it for sure. And split up we did. All three of us walked around the gym looking for any sign of a key. Unfortunately, we struggled to find anything. This was pointless. Where on earth could Brian have hidden it? Was it not in the gym? I thought it must be because it would make the most sense, but maybe not. I needed to focus. Everything I had seen from Brian so far suggests he loved to be clever. The lock must have some clue. What did it say? What's up, filthy animals? What's up? Die Decke! I looked around the ceiling, trying to spot anything out of the ordinary. There! What? There, on that grating. The key's taped up. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, you're right. Nice catch, mouse. It was nothing. The real question is, how the hell are we supposed to get it? It's so damn high. I could try throwing something at it. What good would that do? It's taped there. Is there a ladder around? Do you see a ladder? Oh! What if we climbed on each other's shoulders? What? Do you really think that will work? It absolutely won't work. A bit pain in the ass, but maybe. I got being second higher, though I'm not being this apart. Obviously. But even if we climb on each other's shoulders, would we be able to reach it? It's really high up. I found a stack of field hugger sticks. Mouse, if you climb on my back, we'll be on Tiger's back, and try to hit it with the field hugger stick, maybe we can knock it down. This sounds like a really dumb plan. You got a better one? Let's do it! Schön, dass alle nur still sind. Watch it, watch out. Get your foot out of my face, or so help me God, I will end you. Look, it's difficult to climb up you two by keeping in hold of a field hockey stick. Tiger, you okay down there? Me? Oh, not a problem. Just focus on getting the key down. I'm trying to hit it, but it's a little hard with all the swaying. Not me. Damn it, how much do you weigh, mouse? Dragon, get it together. Wait, I think I've got it. Clink. The key fell to the floor. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Awesome. Now, how do we get down? Okay. Well, that sucked. Yeah, at least we got the key out of it, though. Maybe we should have let Tiger just knock the door down. I told you. No use reflecting on the past. Time to open this bad boy up and see what's inside. I used the key to open the lock. As it fell to the floor, the lock actually broke apart. Weird. Was that part of its design? No matter, it was no longer holding the door closed. Now we could see what Brian was hiding from us. Ich mag nicht, dass es still wird. I opened the door. What the? Oh my god, this is a weapons cage? Tiger was right. The room was filled with weapons. A pistol, another pistol, a sniper rifle, an assault rifle? A sledgehammer, a taser, a vial of poison, a grenade? What the hell? Why is all this stuff here? What does Brian expect us to use this? Why on earth would we need it? I get it. What? You can use a tablet if you're dead, right? And you can't come in last if you're the only one racing. That's... It appeared Dragon had already thought of this possibility. If you're scared of losing, of coming in last, there was one real-world option you could take to correct that. A brutal option, a horrible option, an unthinkable option. An option Brian apparently thought could happen. Where would a kid like Brian even get all this stuff? It's a lot easier to get a holler weapons in this country than you expect. Okay, the guns and the taser and whatnot maybe, but a grenade? Poison? He's been planning this for a while. It's not impossible. We should do something about this, right? We definitely can't keep it from the others. We'll reconvene in the cafeteria and talk about what to do with this as a group. Yeah, sure. Actually, what's our time looking like? Yeah, we should go into separate rooms and then get back to the cafeteria. We don't have much time to think. Alright, let's do that. And just like that, we left the makeshift arsenal unsupervised and entered separate classrooms. Without much thought, I pressed the run button. No reason to do anything else, right? After that, I swiftly headed back to the cafeteria. Pretty much everyone else had already gathered when I arrived. Mouse, there you are. Hey, you won't believe this good news. 2 more minor trinkets have been found. I'm a normal small part, thanks to yours truly. You're welcome. 2 more trinkets? That's great. We should be at a total of 4 now, right? We're a third of the way. There's only 2 turns of searching. Yes, that's all very good, well and good. Now could you all be quiet? They're about to show the race results. Why does it matter? Is it obvious what they show? Better to keep a close eye on them regardless. Before the discussion could continue, the speakers cut on. Round 3 has ended. Now let us see how the race had progressed. The rat has run 1 space. The ox has run 1 space. The tiger has run 1 space. The bunny has run 1 space. The dragon has run 1 space. The snake has run 1 space. The horse has run 1 space. The sheep has run 1 space. The monkey has run 1 space. The rooster has run 1 space. The dog has run 1 space. The pig has run 1 space. Warte mal kurz. Hab ich aber aufgehört letztes Mal? Load. Warte. Kurz mal speichern hier. Bei 1. Ja, habe ich. Okay, ich war unsicher, weil es kam mir so unbekannt vor. Deswegen ich war so, Habe ich da wirklich aufgehört? Jetzt ja, habe ich, okay.
Before one fall begins, I have an announcement to make.
What?
There is an additional rule I have yet to inform you all of. A quirk of the ways, if you will, that you all may be interested in. No doubt of those of you who checked the information tab will have noticed you each have a personality assigned. From the rat to the pig, each of your personalities are unique to you. Most of you probably dismissed that, and for most of you, that was the right choice. However, for 2 of you, this personality is an incredibly important variable. First up, I'll talk about the determined personality. The determined personality wants to finish the race in first place, just like everyone else. However, this personality type isn't content in a big ol' shared victory. For this personality to be satisfied, no more than 3 animals can tie for first. If this condition isn't satisfied, the animal with the personality will be treated as if they have lost. They will be punished accordingly.
Wait, but that means...
Are you kidding? That's crazy!
No.
The other personality to take note of is a selfless personality. Unlike the other personalities, this personality doesn't actually wish to win the race. The animal with this personality wants to be in last place when the race finishes. If that happens, all animals except the one possessing the selfless personality and the one possessing the determined will be executed. However, this caveat is not applicable if first place is a tie between 9 or more animals.
What a farce! Oh my god, does this guy think he's fucking with us?
I apologize for not making these rules clear from the start. I fear you might think that this would have been a good information to have from the start. And you know, you're absolutely right. Therefore, to make up for keeping this from you until now, this round will be extended by 15 minutes. Use the time to regroup. And as always, choose wisely.
This couldn't be happening, right? There was no way. That bastard! There was no way that that was unintentional. He let us foster a false sense of peace. And then, when we were sure about our safety,
he introduced this bullshit rule
which forced our hands. Now, no matter what, at least 2 people will have to die. This couldn't be right. I thought he said that if we did everything right, everyone could escape.
It was a fall for believing that cycles from one man another.
Is he serious?
Probably.
Then people are going to have to die, aren't they? Everyone, calm down. We don't need to descend into chaos.
Seems like if there were a time to descend into chaos, I might be the one. After all, we've now got 2 people who will stop at nothing to survive. Even if it means letting the rest of us die. That's outrageous.
Indeed. Trading 10 lives for one's own is quite selfish.
Who cares about that number? Depriving the world of the culturally significant art I provide is a war crime.
It's not unthinkable many would prioritize their own survival. It's merely a plank of Carnides, where the scales are a bit unrate. Like I said, you all need to calm down. There isn't a need to fall into chaos, because there aren't going to be 2 traitors. The people with the determined and selfless personality are going to confess. Starting with me. Tiger, you're not saying I have the selfless personality. Seriously?
Oh my god, no way.
This is certainly a surprise.
You're admitting it?
Of course I'm admitting it. I really don't want to die. My inner me is screaming at me right now not to do this. Dying here will leave over 100 promises unbroken. But the most uncool thing will be to sacrifice all of you just to save my own skin. If it means keeping everyone together, then I proudly stay true to my selfless personality and announce it. This just means you're all going to have to finish my promise for me. Of course. Of course we do that for you. Tiger, my friend, you will be hailed as a national hero for this. Your name will live on in perpetuity after you're dead. In perpetuity, whatever it means. Huh? I like the sound of that. Now come on, whoever has the determined personality, join me. We should face the music with our heads held high. Tiger's voice was inspiring. However, her words fell flat. The rest of the room stayed silent. Determined personality?
Save it. While I admire your bravery and willingness to sacrifice, most aren't willing to give up on everything in their life just to help some strangers.
Unfortunately, this is kind of the expected results. If it was a matter of actively betraying the group, most would shudder from action. However, when action leads to one's death, betrayal by inactions is much more palatable. So then, what are we going to do? We don't need to change our strategy at all. We just need to gather 11 minor trinkets instead of 12. Then we can all cross the finish line at the same time. But won't the person with a determined personality try and reach the finish line before that? What if it's, say, pig? Yeah, it's not me. It was an example. You could use the ability to rush ahead 11 spaces. This puts you way in the front.
There would be much keen of getting check in my chest. There would be much keen to getting check in chest by crashing your queen through a line of pawns. A move that temporarily gets you in the lead, but will immediately end your chance of success. If Pig makes her intent to betray the group clear from the start, the whole group will team up and make sure she doesn't beat us. Therefore, it would be in her best interest to hide for the time being and look for some other opportunity to win in one strike.
Stop talking about me like I'm going to betray the group.
The bottom line is that if we all stick to the plan and nothing major goes awry, then the traitor won't have an opportunity to cross the finish line alone. Therefore, we should focus on searching for the minor trinkets. Bevor wir get to do that, there's something we should bring up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh nein, wir reden über die Waffen. Das gefällt mir nicht. Die Waffen sind schlecht. Oh, das Schlimmste, was du machen kannst, ist Leuten, jetzt den Leuten Waffen zu geben. Jetzt! Oh nein. Oh boy, das wird spaßig. Aber ich denke, das machen wir im nächsten Part, denn der Part geht schon lang genug und das ist ein guter Cut dafür, würde ich sagen. Tiger, Applaus für deine Selbstlosigkeit. Leider hat es nicht ganz gereicht, aber war ein guter Start. Danke dafür. Du bist eine wahre Heldin. Haben dich lieb. Mal gucken, wie die Leute darauf reagieren, dass es Waffen gibt. Wie Handgranaten und so. Wir werden sehen. Ich bin nervös. Naja. Ich danke wie immer fürs Zugucken und dann bis nächstes Mal bei The Zodiac Trial. Tschüss.